Today we'll be working through a 20-minute vinyasa flow. There'll be lots of hamstring stuff, so get ready to get juicy. If you enjoy my channel, I would be eternally grateful if you could like and subscribe. And if you know anyone who might benefit from one of my videos, please share the love. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the practice. So come join me in a seated position. This might be sitting on your heels or it might be cross-legged, whatever feels good today. And if you find your spine rounding a lot, grab a block or a cushion, place it underneath the sit bones, allow the knees to come further down than the hips. And we're closing down our eyes and just taking a few moments to be present in the moment. Taking a few moments to draw attention to our breath. Letting go of what came before this class, what's coming up afterwards, and just enjoying the present moment. Inhale, feel the coolness of your breath on the top lip. And as you exhale, maybe there's a bit of warmth in the nostrils. Blinking open the eyes, coming to join me in the room. Let's start off in child's pose. So take the knees as wide as the mat, sitting on your heels, and start to walk the fingertips out in front of you, bringing your forehead down to the mat. Let's take 3 big breaths together here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Feel the breath work its way around your body. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Softening slightly, sit bones coming closer to the heels. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Start to walk the fingertips towards the left-hand side of the mat. Being careful of all your props. Feeling the stretch on the right-hand side of the body. And if you want to go deeper, you can walk your fingertips a little more to the left. Keep sending those sit bones back towards the heels. Then walk the fingertips over to the right-hand side of the body, or right-hand side of the mat. Forehead on the ground or the mat. If you want to make it a little more intense, come up to fingertips. Good work. Coming back to center. Walk the fingertips and the hands back towards the body. We're coming onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to start working through some pelvic tilts, cat-cows. So as you inhale, belly comes down, chest comes through the arms, chin comes up. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, lift the chest, lift the belly, pressing into the palms, pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale, belly comes down, chest comes through the arms, chin comes up. Exhale, tucking the chin, lifting the chest, lifting the belly, pressing through those palms. Work through 2 more breath rounds in your own time. And maybe the movements are really exaggerated, or maybe it works for you to have quite soft tilts and soft arch in the spine. And when you're ready, come back to neutral. Give your bum a little wiggle. We're going to tuck our toes. From here, we're lifting our knees a couple of inches off of the mat. Press through the palms, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Send the sit bones back towards the sky, coming into downward dog. So you're looking like an upside down V. Start walking your dog out, bending the knees deeply, keeping a little movement in the legs. They may feel very tight and achy. Press through the palms, sending the sit bones up towards the sky. Lift the right foot up towards the sky. Bring the right knee all the way towards the nose. Step it in between the palms. Meet the left leg, left foot to the right foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands come to shins. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, head is heavy. Inhale, root through the feet, lift the arms all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold down, palms to the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left, lower down the knees, untuck the toes. Lower your whole body down, elbows really close to the body. Then peeling the chest off the mat. Lower down the forehead, press through the palms, sit bones back towards the heels, tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Adding movement to the legs if that feels good. Bending the knees as much as you need to. Send the left leg up towards the sky. Left knee comes to nose, then place it in between the palms. Step the right foot forward to meet it. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms all the way up. We're going straight back down. Folding forward, palms to the mat. Inhale, this time bring your hands to the sides, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, followed by the right into plank. Lower down with knees, otherwise come with me. High plank, elbows close to the chest. We're lowering to low plank, hovering here. Coming forward onto the tops of our feet, pressing through our palms. Over the feet, press the sit bones back towards the sky, downward facing dog. Send your energy to the index finger and the thumb. Energize through those arms, bringing the ears in line with the upper arms. Lift the right foot up towards the sky. Bend it, taking it towards the nose. Place it in between the palms. Lower down the back knee. Take the left palm next to the right palm. Lift the right arm up towards the sky, opening the chest to the side of a room. Zip through those inner thighs, squeeze them together. Frame the front foot. We're walking the right foot out slightly towards the outer edge of the mat and taking the right hand inside the right foot. Here we have a little lizard lunge, so either stay here on the palms or the fingertips if that feels good, or option to take it down to 1 forearm, 2 forearms, or if you like, you can also tuck the back toes and lift the back leg. So any combination of those options. You can either use a brick, place it underneath the forearms, and find a bit of space here. Maybe Gently rocking back and forth if you've lifted that back leg. Opening up into the hips. Lower down that back knee. Get rid of the block if you're using it. Taking the right foot back into the center of the mat. We're tucking the back toe, lifting that leg up and lengthening the front leg here. You may want to adjust your stance to find something that's more comfortable. Staying on the toes of the back foot. We're coming into a forward-facing triangle. If this feels out of reach, you may use a block to give yourself a little more length, or bend into that front knee. Allow the stomach to come towards the thighs. Breathing here. Feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Now bend again, once again into that front knee. We're planting the palms on the mat, stepping it back to plank. Option to lower down through a vinyasa or straight to down dog. High plank to low plank, hovering, coming up onto the tops of our feet, pressing through our palms. Taking the sit bones back towards the sky, downward facing dog. Moving to the left hand side. Left foot comes up to the sky. Left knee to nose planted in between the palms, lower down the back knee. Plant the right palm, open up the left arm towards the ceiling and the sky. Chest is open towards the side of a room. Great work. Frame the foot. Take the left hand onto the inside next to the left foot and work with your lizard on this side. So which option you take is up to you. I'm going to stay on my palms and lengthen the back leg. Keep drawing those inner thighs together, squeezing the pelvic floor. Maybe rocking back and forth on that back toe, on those back toes. Great work. Lower down that back knee. Frame the front foot, so bring the left foot in closer to the middle of the mat. We're tucking the back toes, lifting up that back leg, lengthening the front leg. Take a position that feels comfortable for you. And breathe through it. Good work, guys. I know those hamstrings are calling to me. Remember, you can bend that front knee if it feels like it's too much with it straightened. Bending the front knee, framing the foot, step it back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. Maybe take the knees this time, untuck the toes, lower the body all the way down to the mat. Peeling off the chest. This motion is coming from the chest. It's coming from inside rather than the pressing of the hands. Lower down the forehead. Press through the palms. Sit bones towards the heels. Tuck the toes. Lift into downward dog. Pedaling out the feet. Take a bend in the knees, come to the tiptoes, look between the palms, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet, lift the arms all the way up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands come to heart center in front of the chest. Good work, guys. So let's do a little bit of balancing now. Take the feet, probably hip distance apart, so there's going to be a fist between the 2 feet. First, we're going to start taking the weight into the right foot and lifting the left foot into the chest. Take the hands to heart center. We're opening out the knee to the side. Woo. And then we're going to place the left sole of the foot onto the inner edge of our right leg. So it might come up here, it might be down here, it might be resting on the floor next to the lower leg. But we're going to try and get it there without coaxing it with our hands. Coming into tree pose. If you're finding a little bit wobbly, fix your gaze on a point in front of you. Maybe there's a dot on the wall. Maybe you want to grow your tree wide and tall. And maybe you want to challenge your balance and kind of wave like trees do in the wind. And all the wobbles are all good. Take that left knee back into the chest. And then lengthen the leg out in front of you. You can flex the foot or you can point the foot. Take the hands to the hips. We're holding here for 3, 2. Can you lift your leg a little bit higher? 1, lower back down. Shake it out. Moving to the right hand side. So take the hands into heart center. Right foot or right knee comes towards the chest. We're opening out the knee to the right hand side, and then we're placing it on the inner edge of the standing leg. Ooh. This time, grow your tree however you want. If you're comfortable just to stay with hands at heart center and concentrate on balance, that's great as well. We might have like a wobbly tree here. It was very windy today. Ooh. When we make our way back to standing to stillness, lift that right knee into chest, lengthen out that leg, showing you the sole of my foot. I hope it's clean. Hands come to the hips. We're holding here for 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Woo-hoo. Good work, guys. Now take the feet slightly wider than hip distance. Quite wide. Point the toes out slightly, and we're going to start to sit down into a squat. So start bending your knees. Maybe take hands back to heart center, and we're bending all the way down into a little yogi squat. This might be you. You might be cool and chilling here. If you're up here and you're struggling a little bit, take the butt a bit higher than the knees. And it might be a bit easier, it might be a bit more comfortable. We're just going to stay here for a few moments and take a few breaths. Yes, inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, let it all go out. Inhale, fill the belly, maybe the chest. And exhale it out. Great work. Take the fingertips down to the mat, whichever squat you're in. And then we're going to slowly take our butt down to the ground. Take the legs out in front of you. Feet are flexed. Lengthen the spine as if someone's pulling a little string above. Inhaling, we're lifting the arms all the way up, reaching up, reach. And exhale, we're folding forward. Maybe we come to here, maybe we come to here or here, but we're keeping integrity in the spine and we're keeping a lengthened spine. Close down the eyes if that helps you concentrate and stops your mind from wandering. Let each inhale lengthen the spine a little longer, and with each exhale we might be finding a little scoop in the belly, and maybe we're folding a bit deeper, but maybe we're just staying where we are. Walk the hands back up. One more time. We're going to bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. Slowly make our way down to the mat. You can use your core and belly and abs, do a little mini ab workout. Lowering down, slowly, all the way down to the mat. Give your knees a little squeeze towards the chest. And then we're going to have 2 side twists. So you can either keep the knees stacked and allow them to drop to the side, or you can lengthen out the right leg and allow the left leg to fall over to the right hand side. Whichever way, you might want to use your right hand to coax that left knee down. Left arm opens up on the left hand side and the gaze to the left. Taking a few moments here to notice the tight spots and to try not to fight against those tight spots, but allow your breath to soften them. Coming back to center, another squeeze and moving on to the other side. So I'm going to lengthen out the leg, the left leg, right knee comes over, right arm out to the side. Notice if there feels like a dramatic or even slight difference between the sides. Know that there's always a difference, going to be a difference day to day. But to notice it and accept it. Coming back to center, and now the quick squeeze of the knees. Now you can lengthen out the legs, coming into a shavasana, a corpse pose if you have time. Legs are as wide as the mat. Arms are away from the body, palms are facing up. And if you have a few moments, you can stay here, maybe pause the video. Or if you don't have the time, come slowly make your way up to seated. You can bend the knees, allow them to come to the side and press up, keeping the eyes closed. Coming back to that comfortable seated position. Take the hands on top of the thighs. Lift up in your seat. Even with a quick practice, hopefully you can feel a bit of more space in your head and your heart, in your body. Always express gratitude to yourself at the end of a practice, however long or short it is. You got on your mat and dedicated that time. Take the hands in prayer in front of the heart. Look inward and find love. Now take the hands to the third eye and the forehead, thinking kind thoughts for the rest of your day. Take the hands down to the mouth and the lips, because you're going to speak a lot of love for the rest of the day. And the hands back at the heart, to feel. For kind gestures throughout your day. Thank you very much for coming to join me. Blink open the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the class and hope to see you soon on the mat.